Today on the channel, it's Basic Unboxing Mania. As today on the channel, we've got some cruiserweights with Gran Metalik, Lince Dorado, and first time in the line, Noam Dar.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for another Mattel Basics unboxing and review. And today on the channel, the high flyers are getting their due as we're talking all things high flying. With Noam Dar, first time in the line. And from Lucha House Party, we got Gran Metalik and Lince Dorado. And I actually picked these guys up from Entertainment Earth. I'll put links in the description down below. They had a sale on these guys, and I swooped in. You guys know how I am. Got to get a deal out there. I like to pay retail or less for my basics as I dabble in the basics. I don't collect all of them, so that's exactly what I did. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to see where it goes from there. So let's kick it off. Let's start with old Lince Dorado. I just actually saw him live in person maybe 6 weeks ago, something like that. What is time? As he wrestled for the Pro Wrestling Revolver. He's turned into Mr. 420 from what I've seen in his stuff. He's wanting to smoke in the ring and pretending and passing it to the referee and stuff. Oh, the pot-smoking humor. Gotta love it. But Lince Dorado's doing a lot of that right now. But I always liked Lince Dorado, and I gotta say, out of the Lucha House Party guys, he was my favorite one. I thought he looked really good. I thought he had a good look to him. Liked his mask. I liked his ring work. I feel like he didn't get quite his just due, and I'm sure he'll do just fine out there on the indies. So let's take a look at old Lince Dorado. And the reason I picked this one up is, of course, you guys know I love masked wrestlers, so they already had me going, but this one just looked very cool. I love the coloring on this with the blue and the yellow. Just a very, very good looking basic, so I couldn't pass this up. And I know it wasn't first time in the line, but it's definitely last time in the line for Lince Dorado, as we're not getting any more figures from him, unfortunately. So there it is right there. You got Lince Dorado, got his name, WWE. He is part of Series 131, of course. And then there's the back. We got a little figure shots, down, or I guess glamour shots of him, I guess. No action figure shots here. We got a little tail of the tape. We'll read that, talk about finishing moves. Then we got the cross-sell down below. Randy Orton, Candice LeRae, Bianca Belair, and old Happy Corbin. And we're going to unbox a few of those on the channel, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. UPC's warnings down below. Let's see what it says about our old friend Lince. Let's see, his signature moves, the Cara Dorado and the Shooting Star Press. And he is a high flyer. Well, we knew that. I knew he was a high flyer. He's flying high again like a young Ozzy Osbourne in more ways than one. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison time. Old Lince, looking only like a Lince Dorado could look. Looking good. There it is. And pull him out. See you later. Oh, off the screen. There it is. Score 5 points. Mark that down. Thank you. All right, now we get Lince Dorado here, and what do we got going on? We're going to run through the articulation on these basics. We'll only do it once because they all have the same articulation, but of course the head does turn very, very tight. Shoulders up, down, all around, all that kind of stuff on the shoulders. Single jointed elbows, wrists do move hand to hand, side to side, and then you get the waist articulation. Single jointed knees, which are very, very, very tight. I mean, just ridiculously tight. Boot cut, and that is it. That's all she wrote for basic articulation. We're going to start at the head here. I really do like the head on this one. He's got kind of a screaming face going that really adds to this figure. If it was just a open or a closed mouth, kind of generic face, wouldn't make this figure as cool. But him having an open mouth here with the mask, bringing it all together, a very, very cool sculpt right here. I like it a lot. Love the coloring of the mask, the fur on the side, the ears, looks really good. We do get tattoos throughout. I'm by no means an expert on his tattoos, but we got his tattoos on his back. Got him on his arm. We even got detail on the wrist tape here that's painted on. You know, they could have just painted that black and called it a day, but they put a little detail in there. So I like these little touches that we haven't always historically got with some of these basics. So they're giving them a little bit of love. Not quite elite love, but we're getting a little bit of love with them. Then we get to the tights or trunks, pants, whatever we're going to call them here. I guess tights probably makes the most sense. But the blue, the yellow, you got silver and black, you got a red belt going on here. Just very, very colorful. Really does pop. I really like the looks of this one a whole lot. But besides that, it's Lince Dorado. Like I said, first time in the line was an elite. Last time in the line is going out with a basic. So a little sad. A little sad for the last time in the line, but that's the way it goes from time to time. So there he is, old Lince Dorado, looking only like he could look. might as well turn it over to his tag team partner in Lucha House Party, old Gran Metalik. He got an Elite way back in the day, even got a Chase Elite back in the day, but today we got the last time in the line once again with Gran Metalik, as he was also let go. Not sure where he's going. Did he go back to Mexico? Is he still wrestling indies like Lince? I haven't really followed Gran Metalik since, but I know for one thing is he is the king of the ropes. Yes, he is the king of the ropes, so the more you know every day. Little glamour shot action, got his name, the figure, WWE. He is a part of Series 130 for those keeping track at home. On the back, we got the cross sell down below. We got Omos. I actually unboxed him on the channel. Check that one out. You guys know I love giants. I also love masked characters, as you know. We got John Cena. We got my brother-in-arms, AJ Styles. Every single day on the channel, and I'm not just kidding, every single day somebody says, hey, did anybody ever tell you look like AJ Styles? Hey, did anybody ever tell you look like the giant circa NWO era? Every single day I get that. And sometimes I get, hey, you look like Hornswoggle's brother. I'll take them all. I take them all on a daily basis. But it's so funny how people feel they're so clever and they're making the funniest joke ever, which I don't mind, but it's just funny. They're thinking they're the first one that ever thought of it, and you gotta love it. You gotta love it, and that's all you can do. Cena, no room for Cena. Johnny Gargano, last time in the line, Johnny Gargano right there. Cross-sell, UPCs, all that fun stuff. Let's read the back, see what it says about old Gran Metalik. Signature move, the old Metalik driver, and then the tightrope elbow drop. And of course, much like his partner in crime, Lince, he is a high flyer. So there you go. All right, let's pull old Gran Metalik, the old king of the ropes, out. See you later. If we remember, his Elite was a really good Elite. I have that here. Actually, I forgot to put the Lince Dorado. I have his Elite right here. I did get a soft goods third-party shirt to put with him, so I do have that right there. And then we got old Gran Metalik. I believe this is the regular version. I think the black version was the Chase. It could be the other way around, but we got those right there. But then we got Gran Metalik right here. Looking very Power Ranger superhero-esque. I mean, it looks really, really good. I like the mask. I like the red and gold. It really does pop. Pull him out. See you later. Goodbye. He does have a little bit of a big head syndrome here. It looks a little strange. Like his head is almost the size of his torso. So that is one thing that is a little bit strange. And you got all the hair going out. I gotta say, something special about both these figures is getting their own molds. These head sculpts and stuff, a lot of tooling and money was spent on these and never going to be used again because they're not getting more figures. So that is one thing to note there, that they really did go all out. And I'm sure these were in production and probably already in the factory by the time they were released. That's just the way it goes from time to time. Gran Metalik does come with a fist on him. He's ready to throw down at a moment's notice. And Lince Dorado does as well. How did I miss that? But, you know, you can't catch it all the time. Nice forearm paint on the side going here. It is painted on, but it does look really good. They got the red gloves. Of course, skin looks good on him, and then you get down to the singlet. The singlet is a little bit of a lighter shade of red than the bottom, and I think that's just tough, maybe color matching on that one. Nice design on the mask, of course. Talked about the hair coming out, and then you've got a mask on the back of the head, which is really cool. And then he's got a kind of a mustard color belt. Got some paint on his knees and the side. Really decorative tights here for old Gran Metalik. And then you get the mustard boots going on. Does he fit on a ringside stand? I'm sure he will. And he looks pretty good right there as well. So old King of the Ropes, last time in the line, unfortunately, but going out with a high note, I would say. This is one of the better basics. Both of these two are some of the better basics I think we've had in quite some time. Now we turn our attention. We've talked a lot of last time in the line. Now we're talking first time in the line, and coming to us from NXT UK. He was part of 205 Live for a little bit. Another one of those 205 Live guys finally getting a figure. I got to be honest, I kind of lost track of NXT UK once Walter left, and then COVID time frame. I just didn't have the time, so I'm way behind. I'm like a year behind or year and a half behind on NXT UK, so I don't get to see any of his work anymore. I'm so glad Walter, Gunther, whatever we're calling him now, but he's always Walter to me. I just love Walter, one of my absolute favorites before he was in WWE. Happy to see him now with the Intercontinental title. Good for old Gunther there. But Noam Dar, first time in the line, and very well possibly last time in the line, as I'm just not sure if we could see him getting an Elite anytime soon. Stranger things have happened, of course, but I'm just not sure if that's going to happen. We'll see what happens. But there he is, first time in the line, Noam Dar, WWE. A little glamour shot, got his figure there. I can see a lot of people passing on this one just because most people, I think the general public, even hardcore WWE fans, might not have a clue who this is anymore. And that's just time and changes and not getting the WWE Network, or Peacock, I should say, or not even taking the time to watch NXT UK. So I could see this one not selling so good, but I got to give kudos to Mattel for putting this out, taking a chance, giving people a first time, because I think everybody deserves at least one figure, but we always got to take that business step back. It is a business, and you got to do what the profits bring you, and I'm not sure if he's going to bring a whole lot of profitability to the table for Mattel. But there's old Noam Dar there, looking good, looking only like he could look. We got the cross-sell down below. Of course, you got Roman Reigns, we got Dominic Mysterio, Carmella, and The Miz. We did unbox The Miz on the channel, so make sure you check that one out. Let's read the back. Let's see what's going on with old Noam Dar. His signature move, the Champagne Super Knee Bar, and the Nova Roller. And he is a technician at the end of the day, but he's also a little bit of a high flyer, if I remember correctly. But he's classified as a technician, so we'll go with that. All right, off to the races. See you later. Goodbye. Now plastic prison time. And there he is, looking good, looking only like a Noam Dar could look in 2022 in action figure form. See you later, goodbye. And now we're down to business. We're down to Noam Dar here, and his face, head looks a little bit like old Dirty Dango, old Fandango himself. He kind of does look like him a little bit. There's a little bit going on there. Very poofy back hair, very poofy, interesting hairstyle. 5 o'clock shadow, running hard, running fast, running free. Got a little bit of a smile to his face. He's just happy to be in a toy line. I don't blame him at all. Articulation, same as all the other basics. Got wrist tape painted on, but that's it for the top half. Bottom half is really good. Very space-themed pants. Looks really good. Number 11 right there. I don't know if he's a big Stranger Things fan. Who knows, maybe. Then you got Supernova right there on his butt, and then he has Supernova on one of his knee pads there, so that is nice. And then you just get normal black boots with him. So nothing too out of line, nothing too wacky, nothing too super special. But cool enough figure. He does fit on a ringside stand, as he should, of course. But not bad. Not my favorite figure of the year by no means. Not even my favorite basic of the year by no means. But really cool to get a first time in the line. Always rooting for guys to get at least one figure. I think it's really cool. And it's something you can look back to after your career's over. Say, hey, at least I had an action figure made of me. And all these guys at the table here today can safely say that. But what are your thoughts on these three? You picking up any of them? Playing the long game on any of them? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these Mattel basics. And then while you're here, you might as well thumbs up the video, give it a old like, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell, and then follow along on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, and best of all, Patreon link in the description below where you can get this video much, much earlier. You can get bonus content, exclusive content. Don't forget about the monthly giveaways, and best of all, you support the channel. So for Lince Dorado, Gran Metalik, and Noam Dar, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.